Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Rafizah binti Kechil from UiTM Pulau Pinang. My research paper title is Impact of Digital Educational Game in Learning for Undergraduate Students, a Narrative Review. Introductions. Educational games are those that are intentionally designed for the purpose of education, as opposed to entertainment games that are incidental or educational value by Zhang 2016. Fritta's study, as cited in Meneses 2020, defined those digital educational game or DEG are software applications which combine both the characteristics of video games and those of computer-based games. Over the past decade, many researchers and educators have integrated mobile technology and the feature of gaming into their instructional design by Chang and Huang 2019. The purpose of this narrative review is to demonstrate the impact of DEG on undergraduate students and to explain the role DEG plays in the life of undergraduate students. It also aims to describe strategies for overcoming obstacles to DEG implementation and how to effectively implement DEG in undergraduates. Problem statement of this research. Previous researchers did not comprehensively analyze implementation digital educational game among undergraduate students, but only analyzed a particular respondent, such as school and kindergarten students. Objective: to demonstrate the impact of DEG on learning for undergraduate students, to explain the role of DEG for undergraduate students, to describe strategies for minimizing obstacles associated with DEG implementation. Methodology: we use narrative review procedure. Research question 1. What impact does DEG have on undergraduate students? Research question 2. What role does DEG play for undergraduate students? Research question 3. What is the strategy for overcoming the challenges associated with DEG implementation? Methodology number 2. Primary study selection. The following inclusion criteria were used in this narrative review. Studies published between 2012 and 2022. Study that focus on digital educational game setting. Study that focus on learning setting. Study that focus on undergraduate setting. Study should provide sufficient data to calculate effect size. The following exclusion criteria were used in this narrative review. Study that were not published in English, study that has insufficient data to calculate effect size, study for which the full text was unavailable. As a result, 4,204 papers has been classified as relevant to this research. 74 papers are classified to answer the 3 research questions, and 30 papers are classified based on inclusion criteria. Discussion. To answer research question 1, what impact does DEG have on undergraduate students? We have list several articles. Garnet and Button in 2018, Tugi Stanley and Colleen in 2022, and Wu et al. 2022 state that DEG implementation is one of the key factors that affect student learning attitude, intention, and motivation toward their education. Barr 2018, Campillo-Ferrer et al. 2020, Janaki-Raman et al. in 2021 described that the game enhanced their learning in the cognitive, affective, behavioral, and social domain. Pagini and Poritat in 2021 state that each game element affects each student personality type in both a positive and a negative way, but DEG cannot increase general knowledge for all personality types. Detroyer et al. 2019 and Huang 2022 state that in terms of learning outcome, It is comparable to a conventional exercise session overseen by a teaching assistant. Last but not least, Rondon et al. 2013 state that although the DEG method is comparable to conventional method of learning in terms of overall and immediate gains, conventional lectures seem to be more successful in enhancing student short and long-term knowledge retention. To answer question 2, what role does DEG play for undergraduate students? Here are our article. Yadav and Oyel 2020 state that DEG offer a dynamic learning environment that integrates gaming and education. Chan et al. In 2017 come out with results of DEG research can guide for the creation of DEG to support socially interactive and constructivist learning environments. Cipriano et al. 2017, Warnowski et al. In 2022 described that serious DEG might work well in place of traditional outside-of-class study time to increase student motivation for that particular subject. Hamblin in 2017, Clint et al. In 2018, Go et al. In 2022, Sufiana and Go 2022 state that DEG has an advantage because it could be active, experimental, and problem-based as well as offering quick feedback. Hara et al. 2021, Murillo Zamorano et al. In 2021 described that gamification encourages the development of skills necessary for the modern workplace and serves as an educational tool that can meet the needs of the digital society in context of active learning. To answer research question 3, what is the strategy for overcoming the challenge associated with DEG implementation? We come out with this article. Literatus and Sinakos in 2018 described to produce a good DEG, it is appropriate to combine 3D model with the educational program because they have the greatest impact on conceptual understanding. Zafar et al. 2014 come out with DEG development should consider utilizing the student's native tongue as a tool to enhance their academic performance and motivation. Dowling Harrington et al. 2017, Kayali et al. 2021, Toh and Krishna in 2020, Camara et al. 2022 describe that DEG can be used for collaborative learning because it can assist students in organizing their studies, maintaining and tracking their progress. Mello et al. 2018 describe it should consider existing students in connecting more between scientific study topics and global sustainability issues that came across in daily life. Rosario and Ospina in 2021 and Ng et al. In 2021 state that DEG development should prioritize important components like fostering the growth of student cognitive ability, game scientific rule and mechanic, narrative and statistics. Calabo et al. 2019 state that the policymaker ought to support the developer of DEG because there are few incentives to encourage and increase the use of new teaching tools. As a conclusion, DEG provides an interactive learning environment that combines gaming and learning. DEG has the potential to motivate students to improve their learning by coming to class well prepared. It also aids in the formation of environmentally conscious attitude and behavior in students. Student cognitive, affective, behavioral, and social learning improve as a result of DEG.